Hello and welcome to a special episode of Rhythm and Wit. My name is David Steele, and today we are out here on Main Street in Norman, Oklahoma at the Uncanny Arthouse. And we're going to be talking to some people that are producing a sketch comedy show called Reweathering America. The show is going to be September 9th. Doors open at 8 p.m. Show's at 9 p.m. It's going to be right here at Uncanny Arthouse, 106 East Main Street in Norman, Oklahoma. And today we're going to be talking to the writer and director and producers of the show, Jennifer Johnson, Heather Wilson, and Julius of the Uncanny Arthouse. So stay tuned for the interview and to hear more about the show.
Dusty and Robert out here.
What scene?
Scene 4. Sorry, it's not highlighted. But it's, yeah. But everybody's funny.
I'm still connected. I can get the studio's Wi-Fi.
See where they're marked a little music clip from the song Mr. Bravado. And so I kind of shortened it because it was a little too long. And during that time, Robert, you were kind of just like trying to get in the mindset of being on TV. So you're like doing some squats, you're, whatever, how, yeah, exactly, and doing the robot dance a little bit, exactly. Okay, fans come on.
I have someone on the ground to give us an update. Dusty.
Hello, I'm here.
Dusty, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Dusty.
I'm here. Oh.
We've seen the loss, Dusty. I think it's clear. Run for cover. Go home. Don't go out. If you're in Florida, you need to hunker down. There are gale winds coming this afternoon. Get the shutters up. Make something to drink. I love the energy of a good storm. I mean, it's sad when things are bad for folks.
All right. So can you guys each tell us your name and how you're involved with the performing arts community in Oklahoma?
My name is Jennifer Johnson, and I have been doing stand-up comedy for a little over 3 years. And this is a new project that I decided to embark on with these two.
Great.
My name is Julius, and I'm the gallery manager at Uncanny Arthouse here in Norman, Oklahoma. And I'm involved with the performing arts community through helping to produce Reweathering America, as well as hosting a variety of artists inside of this space.
And I'm Heather Wilson. And as far as what I've been contributing would be silent support. I mean, I'm just at the beginning of this, and Jen came to me with a great idea, and we started bouncing ideas, and bing, bang, boom. That's how I'm involved.
Awesome. So, what is Reweathering America, and how did the idea come about?
It is political satire, and it is satirizing the idea that the government controls the weather in America for, their own means. And the idea was Heather's, actually.
Okay.
Yes. I was like, I don't have any ideas.
Yeah.
Do you? So she's got a little bit more creativity,
So was it, you had mentioned earlier, Julius had the idea to have a show to begin with?
Yes. So last year was the first time that I had the privilege of meeting Jennifer.
Okay.
It was after, or was it? It was
after a bingo night.
Yeah, it was after something, and she was at 405 Brewing, and we were introduced, and I was like, oh, well, something I've always dreamed about doing is having a sketch comedy show here in downtown Norman, because I haven't seen it.
Yeah.
I was involved in a sketch comedy show in Oklahoma City some years back that was put on by James Neem.
Okay.
And I was like, I would just love to see that here. And Jennifer was like, okay, I'll think about it. And then maybe a month or so later, you hit me up and kind of started doing some open mics at the Opolis, and we continued that conversation. And then finally it started okay, well, what's the timeline? How long would this take to organize? What can we do? And what's happening? And then, Heather came in and, just sparked this whole concept.
That's awesome. So, where did the idea come from in your mind?
Well, Jen called me and was kind of spinning, thinking, what have I done? I've taken this challenge on. I said, yes. Now, you got to produce.
Yeah.
And when I was a teacher, I noticed that, there were themes that you would teach on, and it'd be the ocean. I was like, what does the ocean have to do with a Norman kid?
Yeah.
So I always thought about weather.
Okay.
And it's a huge, encompassing topic that covers so many things. And people love to talk about the weather.
Yeah.
Even just if you don't know somebody or you do know somebody. And since it's in Norman and we have this huge weather system that's nationwide known, I was like, what about the weather?
Yeah.
And then Wizard of Oz came into my head, and then we started breaking that down and thinking, well, what about a Saturday Night Live kind of setup with music and an opportunity for the comedians, to kind of use their skills.
Yeah.
So
that's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, that's great. So you had talked a little bit. I guess my next question was, can you talk about the theme and what people can expect from the show? You had mentioned that it's going to be like a Saturday Night Live type setup, I guess, but more of with Wizard of Oz type of elements. Is that right?
Yep, and we incorporated Mike Hosty's music into it. So it's got a musical element to it a little bit. So not just like Saturday Night Live, like there's a musical break or an open. He's going to do sound effects in the show, and he's going to have parts of his music featured, and he's even going to be creating some new material for the show.
Like new original songs.
Yeah. So when we started talking about the project, that's pretty much immediately who we went to, that we wanted to ask and see if he would do it.
That's awesome. So who else is involved? Is there any familiar faces in the comedy world?
Yeah. There are several comics that we are, that we've leveraged to be a part of the cast. So there's Josh Trio, Adrian Corwin, somebody new named Ryder Ty, Michael Dunn, Alex Wilbanks, Big Dick, Ian Kennedy, Megan, Justin Russell. We've also got a couple of local people that do community theater. So they're actresses in Cassie Downey and Sabrina Bettis. So
Great.
yeah.
And how did they get involved? Do you guys know
We
them?
know Cassie, and I knew she did stage productions,
Yeah.
and she's also directs and produces stuff as well.
Yeah.
So we just wanted her because she's
Yeah.
experienced,
A lot of- yeah,
and
just some good
and it's been a
skills.
great fit because she's given us a lot of advice, and then she's also recruited,
Yeah.
somebody else for one of the roles.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
That's a good idea. So what's been like your favorite part of organizing the event so far? You guys can each answer if you'd like.
My favorite part, I really enjoyed getting out and seeing talent. And, not just I'm sitting out at a table with friends and I'm kind of listening, like really going and
Yeah.
paying attention and listening and
Yeah,
watching, what you kind of have to do on stage. And then I've really enjoyed like rehearsals, table rehearsals, in-person rehearsals, seeing, what we've been dreaming about and working on for months and months,
See it
like
come
come
together.
alive.
Yeah.
It's, that's been a lot of fun and rewarding.
Well, a lot of what I've done on this side of the production is handling a lot of like the promotion and trying to capture, just bits and pieces of what is to come and having people interact with it and seeing that people are actually responding and finding the GoFundMe, finding the ticket links, and just in general, getting people excited about the show. And once it comes to show week, because basically all of these actors are going to be taking over the space the weekend before, I am going to be helping with a lot of the technical stuff in regards to like lighting and kind of like the flow of traffic, logistics and things. And I'm really looking forward to that part because that's when it's like, okay, the stage is being set. The show is coming. We're counting down, and I'm just really excited, and I can't wait to share all of the hard work that these two and the rest of the crew have put into it.
Yeah, that's exciting. Getting closer.
Yes. I really enjoy working with teams, and I'm a middle manager, so I like to tell people what to do. So that is a great fit for me. No, but just really the experience of collaborating with all these different talents and bringing them together is so exciting, I think, for the Norman community, and one reason that I'm really interested in, doing this project. And the rehearsals have been really fun. I mean, they've been hard and learning rich, but also just seeing how the actors interpret the script and, just seeing it kind of flow and see this idea that we've been developing for 9 months starting to come to life is really gratifying.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
So kind of on the other side of that, like what's been one of the most challenging things that you guys have encountered?
Oh, wow. The writing.
Yeah?
The writing
Yeah.
on the script, because we've had to go through multiple revisions and just refining and editing and timing all of the sound stuff. And it's hard work to write.
What about the other you guys? What's been like the most challenging things, maybe besides writing?
Maybe being disciplined to keep this project a priority and be like, no, I can't do that. I can't say yes to this. I have to say yes to me,
Right.
and focusing on that sometimes can be hard to be disciplined and go, oh, I could, we can meet tomorrow. But
Right. Staying on top of everything.
yes,
and
following through and
letting other
being
things
disciplined was, but it's been wonderful.
Yeah.
But
always
when you're
learn.
going through it,
That's the thing. The
hurts.
first time you ever do something like this, you're gonna, learn a lot of lessons, I think, and then hopefully the next one will be way easier.
that's what we keep telling
Yeah.
ourselves while we were stapling and making copies that took, a day and a half. We don't have a,
Right,
well,
yeah.
we could, but
You gotta-
then we were like,
Low on.
that's too expensive.
It was like $100 to print the scripts for everybody.
Oh yeah.
Just one round.
For sure. What about you, Julius?
Well, I mean, I haven't been much on the production
Yeah.
side of things, but I mean, with organizing people, it's always challenging because you're dealing with so many different time frames.
Yeah.
And so for a production of this size, I mean, we're dealing with like 15 actors and then 15 like production help, stagehand people.
Oh, wow.
And so the scheduling of everybody and hoping that everyone understands, like, okay, if you can't make it to the rehearsals or if you can't make it to the stage checks or anything like that, it's like, you better show up the
Right.
day of ready to like, boom, 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 go through all the list and like know your cues, like, because like this is happening. And I think the beautiful thing about a show like this is that, you know, people are coming to be entertained, and I can guarantee that they are definitely going to be entertained by this, and that, you know, every first production, it's never perfect. And I think that that is kind of the beauty of it, is the imperfections and the struggles and the challenges of getting people together and for it to make sense. And so that's probably one of the things that, just from organizing for as long as I have, is one of the biggest challenges you can face.
All right. I got a couple more. What do you hope people take away from the show? We talked about the themes and things like that with the weather and like the government. Is there anything?
I mean, I just hope they take away a lot of laughs.
Yeah, just have fun.
Yeah, and you know, yes, a community experience.
Spread the word. Tell others.
Yeah, like it really is, like this show in particular, because it is very Norman focused. You know, there's a lot of Norman talent in it. It's centered around a topic that is really hot in not just our local news, but international or national news, excuse me. And I'm just hoping that it sparks conversation and, you know, that people enjoy themselves, but also be given some food for thought.
So last question kind of is the GoFundMe campaign. Can you talk a little bit about it and like what are you still needing help with, and where can people find more information about how they can help?
Okay, so the GoFundMe campaign, basically we have set a goal for $2,000. That $2,000 goes towards covering the cost of the production, so things like props, getting enough chairs in here for people, and just kind of general needs for like the physical aspects of the production. We will provide a link that people can find through your platform.
Put it right there.
Just let it pop up right here with some glitter.
Yeah, for sure.
But our hope is to reach that $2,000 goal in order to, provide some relief the financial side of this production. And then we do have tickets available now. There is limited seating, and I believe we have sold 25 tickets.
Okay.
And so
that's a crowd already.
it's quite a crowd already. And I think we're trying to fill the space up with about 80 people.
Oh wow, that'd be really good.
Yeah, so you can get your tickets online through our website at uncannyarthouse.com. And we want a full house. We want to sell out. And we want to be able to pay the team that put this together.
All right. Let's see. I think I kind of had one more thought about like, once this is done, are you guys planning on doing more and maybe in this space with this kind of crew? What's the future look like?
Well, we haven't really talked about it with Julius, but Heather and I have definitely been like, I've got an idea. I've got an idea. So we've got a couple of ideas in the hopper we want to, suss out.
So hopefully we'll see more
Julius.
of you guys.
Well, I'm here for the big ideas, the weird ideas, the crazy ideas. I love to support those. And I did want to mention, though, something that I haven't told y'all, but I've been thinking about, is that I would hope that Reweathering America could maybe do like other showings in different spaces. Like
take it to Oklahoma City.
The process of putting together this show, and since we're going to be documenting it, means that we will make it available for people to preview, to get a little taste of it, and hopefully bring it to Oklahoma City or just, a bigger space.
Yeah. That'd be
And
awesome.
yeah. So just FYI, I've
Yeah.
been thinking about y'all too. Like I've just been like thinking
That's
about
great.
everything that can be
That's
done. Yeah.
Good to hear, because like I said, I love this whole idea. I think it's great, and I'm happy to see people just getting together and doing something like this. Because like you said, we don't see it enough. I mean, even in Oklahoma City and Norman too. So, all right. Well, thank you all so much.
Yes. Thank you.
Beautiful footage. Everyone's done to the fundraiser. Really awesome. Very bad people. Some good. Well, you can see
And so we'll just kind of like free dance until the musical number's over and the show's done. If you keep going around. Megan's gonna be cueing the audience to participate.
You did a show.
That's it.
Yeah. Stop.
4:59.
Wow.
All right.
Can you tell us your name and how you're involved with the performing arts community in Oklahoma?
My first. Is that me? Yes. I'm Cass Carol Downey. I direct and choreograph and teach and perform in musical theater around the OKC metro area and beyond. So,
I'm Sabrina Bettis, and I do community theater in the OKC Metro. Done shows where she's directed and choreographed. So,
What role are you playing in the production of Reweathering America?
I'm playing the role of Dot, which is kind of like the Dorothy character for thinking of Wizard of Oz. I think it was named after I don't even know what they're called, the things that they send up in the weather to like get information. I'm pretty sure the name was like those things were named Dot, or one of them was. So that's my character.
I'm playing Raven, who is like the Scarecrow-esque character. Just believing in all the weather conspiracies and just completely crazy. And she's trying to ground me and like, hey, no. Love it.
So what was it that made you want to get involved with the production?
Jen and Heather reached out to me as they know that I'm involved in theater, and they were like, hey, I know you do theater, like, would you join us and kind of help make this thing happen? And I was like, sure, why not? So, yeah.
And she messaged me and asked if I wanted to be in it.
Sabrina, come on!
So with your background, have you ever done anything like this before?
Like new works of a show, yeah. I've done a couple. When I was living in New York, I did a couple of like staged readings of new works for like industry performances. But it's always an interesting experience trying to create something from the ground up, like that's never been done before. I know that it's inspiration from The Wizard of Oz and other stuff, but yeah, that, and then Sooner Theater does a murder mystery every year, and I got to be in their murder mystery this past February, which was really fun. But it's also similar, where it's just like a brand new show. Everyone gets to create their own characters. So yeah.
This is my first of this type of work, but it's been fun.
Yeah, killing it as always.
So have you been able to bring some improv skills into this during rehearsal?
Yes, I would say a little bit. I think we both come from a world where, we do a lot of musical theater, both of us. So we come from a world where you're not supposed to really improv. Like, there are rights being bought from like these companies to do these shows, so you're technically supposed to do them word for word. So it's been kind of a fun, interesting experience, like having the ability to improv and do something different than like what's on the page, because where we come from, that's like, I wouldn't say it's against the rules, but it's kind of against the rules, right? You know? So there's a lot more freedom in it, I would say. Yeah. I don't know how you feel. But.
Yeah, no, same. Same. Yeah.
What's been your favorite thing about working on it so far?
Laughing a lot, I think. We've all had a good time. Like, it's never been like one of those, sometimes you get in a show and it's serious and you're like, everyone, like, it's high stakes, and this feels just more fun. It's more laid back. So I don't know how you feel about that. But.
Yeah, no, I feel the same. I just enjoy getting to be just completely ridiculous.
So how do you think the comedy adds to the overall message and atmosphere of Reweathering America?
I mean, our weathermen are ridiculous here. I mean, they are. By trade, they're entertainers. So I think if we're going to capture anything about weather, like, it would be silly not to have something zany and crazy. But yeah, I think when you're talking about conspiracy theories, I mean, you can try to be serious, but I don't know how that would go over. But yeah, I think by trade, our experience in this show is very similar to an experience just like being here, being in Oklahoma, having crazy weather, having weathermen with sparkly ties, for instance. I think that's just kind of the nature of it. You almost have to laugh. Like, weather can be terrible and sad and scary, but if you don't laugh, we're going to go crazy or cry. Right? So I think Jen and Heather did great in creating something more upbeat and more fun to laugh at, rather than, going the sad, scary route of what weather can be. Right. Yeah.
What has been the most difficult thing working on this production?
Finding the time to memorize my lines. For me, at least. I've been very busy the last few weeks, but that's been the most difficult thing. Otherwise, it's been fun. I don't know about you.
I mean, probably just memorizing lines. I don't normally do things with no music. Yeah. So that's been interesting. Yeah. But yeah, it's been fun.
And one more question for you. What do you hope people take away from the show?
I just hope people have fun. There's a lot of theater out there, that sketch comedy and stuff, that's like meant to like have a message, I think this is meant to be fun and to have a good evening and like be around people and laugh and, forget your own life for, an hour or two. That's what I would hope people would take away from it. Just a good time. Like, that's why we do what we do as artists, right? Like, we want to keep people laughing and keep people, joyful, and not have to think about all the the hard things in life that may be going on at the time.
There's so much stress
There
and
is so
everything
much
in the
stress,
world,
yeah.
and just to be able to come and just laugh and have a good time is, just helps through all the stressful times.
Right. Thank you, ladies, so much. We appreciate you.
Yeah.
You did wonderful.
Great.
You hit on it. Yeah, you
Cool.
wonderful.
Thanks.
Beautiful.
We did it. We did it.
Thank you. Hi, can you tell us your name and how you're involved with the performing arts community in Oklahoma?
My name's Alex Wilbanks, and I'm a stand-up comic. Been doing it since like 2016 in Oklahoma City.
Okay, what role are you playing in the production of Reweathering America?
I'm playing Donald Trump. It's like a conspiracy thing. We're all like in this room with the robes, and we're changing the weather.
Yeah, so how did your comedy background prepare you for that production?
I would say just giving me having comedy as a background gives me the confidence to just go and deliver my stuff, whether it works out good or not. Just go and have the energy and just do it, and think about it later.
Okay, so what has been the most difficult or surprising challenge for you as working as a comic on a play?
I feel like there's more not written rules, but I have to I can't just be smoking a joint somewhere randomly. I need to be more prepared, where I can just kind of do my thing as a comic,
Okay, so do you find yourself bringing improv or stand-up instincts into rehearsal?
Oh yeah, 100%. Just the Donald Trump thing is part of my comedy act, so it's kind of natural. I just say stuff that I think is funny. The script is really funny, and sometimes I get to ad-lib, so I'm glad they give me that creative freedom.
Do you mind giving us a little taste of your Donald Trump impersonation?
I would be pleased to do that.
Please.
So you think about sociopaths like Donald Trump, right? Do you think when they die and in other incarnations of life, do they become leaders again? Imagine a MAGA rally in hell, and he's the wheel of samsara, it's a wonderful wheel, tremendous wheel, the eightfold path, many of my friends are on it. Okay. They're sending the demons, they're sending the apparitions, they're eating the demo dogs, and we're not gonna let that happen. They're sending Rosie O'Donnell later than I'd hoped. Okay.
Okay, so have you ever done anything like this, blending theater and comedy, or is this just a new territory for you altogether?
This is, 100% new territory. I haven't been a play since 4th grade, so I'm excited.
So how do you think comedy adds to the overall message or atmosphere of Reweathering America?
I think it lends it a sense of levity, and there's several other comics on the production, so I think that's a really great choice to just get the audience into it, just engage them with a laugh,
Beautiful. So what do you hope people take away from the show?
That's a good question. What do I hope people take from the show? I guess, to put it lightly, we live in a scary time, and, conspiracy theories are more plausible than we think sometimes.
So what's been your favorite thing about bringing comedy into this project so far?
The same as doing stand-up, just getting laughs. Just same motivation, exactly.
Beautiful. You've been amazing. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Alex.
Appreciate it.
Okay, so can you tell us your name and how you're involved with the performing arts community in Oklahoma?
My name is Justin Russell. I'm a stand-up comic in Oklahoma City. I ran into Jennifer Johnson at an open mic, Othello's here in Norman, and she told me about this project, and I just said, yeah, I'll do it. So I did it.
What role are you playing in the production of Reweathering America, and how does your background in comedy shape that role?
Leo, his name's Leo. He's a gas station clerk, and I mean, it just sounds fun just to make that guy funny. I don't know, just go crazy with him in front of people.
So how would you say your comedy background prepared you for this production?
Just being a character on stage, I guess. Just exaggerating myself on stage and coming up with stuff like that. I don't know. Yeah, just.
Have you ever done anything like this, blending theater and comedy, or is this just new territory for you altogether?
Theater's brand new. I've done film, short films, a couple of features, stuff like that. This is a whole different game because in film, you don't really, you can be lazy on your lines, memorizing them, but here you got to know the whole thing all at once. So that's fun.
What's been your favorite thing about bringing comedy into this project so far?
Just having fun with it. Yeah.
What has been the most difficult or surprising challenge for you as a comic working on a play?
Staying focused.
Do you find yourself bringing improv and stand-up instincts into rehearsal?
Yeah, I have to because I can't memorize that well.
Yeah, what's been the funniest behind-the-scenes moment for you so far?
Right now.
Okay, how do you think comedy adds to the overall message or atmosphere of Reweathering America?
Oh, well, weather's bad, and you know there are horrible things come out of weather. But so we can just have fun and you know laugh about things and have fun with it. I think that just I don't know, it's good.
Right.
Yeah, laughter is a good medicine. The Bible says. I heard.
So, what do you hope people take away from the show?
I don't know. Just have fun. Be weather aware. I mean, that's a point in the thing. But be weather aware, but also have fun and enjoy the show and love your family, I guess.
Thank you so much, Justin. That was a wonderful interview. That was a lot of fun. Okay. Can you tell us your name and how you're involved with the performing arts community in Oklahoma?
Oh, hey, I'm Josh Trio, and I'm a stand-up comedian.
What role are you playing in the production of Reweathering America, and how does your background in comedy shape that role?
Oh, I'm Rusty. I'm Rusty, both in comedy and in the play. Oh boy! And no, it's like a hotel clerk, I think. Yeah, and hilarious role. Very a lot of emotion behind it, so it's very important to have done stand-up comedy.
Okay, so how did your comedy background prepare you for the production?
Well, a lot of experience being gay.
Okay, so do you find yourself bringing improv or stand-up instincts into rehearsal?
Yep, all the time, and all those instincts are usually wrong.
Okay. So what has been the most difficult or surprising challenge for you as a comic working on a play?
Oh, everyone else writes the thing for you. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But that's okay.
Have you ever done anything like this before, blending theater and comedy, or is this new territory for you?
Well, as of course all of my diehard fans are going to know, this is the star Santa Claus of Lake Homa's 5th grade play whenever I was in 5th grade, and haven't done anything since, but man, I really knocked it out of the park as Santa Claus that one year. So I'm sure I'm going to do about the same with this.
So what's been your favorite thing about bringing comedy into this project so far?
I haven't done that once, and nor do I plan to in the future.
Okay, has being a part of this ensemble taught you anything about timing, delivery, or even storytelling?
That it's hard for a lot of people, all 3 things that you listed.
So how do you think comedy adds to the overall message or atmosphere of Reweathering America?
I'm sorry, could you say that one again?
Yes. How do you think comedy adds to the overall message or atmosphere of Reweathering America?
I'm so sorry, just one more time.
How do you think How do you think comedy adds to the overall message or atmosphere of Reweathering America?
Because weather is the atmosphere. I get it. Yeah. Yes.
Okay. What do you hope people take away from the show?
I hope they leave a little bit wet, because I heard that there's water that they're gonna splash at the audience, and I hope some of them leave slightly bruised, because apparently ping pong balls are involved, and they're probably gonna throw those very hard. And I hope a couple people come with some scrapes and or leave with some scrapes and bruises. You know, I don't know. However anyone comes is their own business, but this part's gonna get cut, huh?
I have one more question for you. What's been the funniest behind the scenes moment for you so far?
Ooh. You remember like 5 seconds ago whenever I was like, I don't do anything funny, and that got a laugh? That was probably my best riff for this entire project.
Thank you so much, Josh. That was a very fun interview.
All right, and rolling.
So, can you tell us your name and how you're involved with the performing arts community in Oklahoma?
I'm Megan.
I'm Josh.
Grace. We're the Graces. I do stand-up comedy, and I drag him along with me.
So what role are you playing in the production of Reweathering America, and how does your background in comedy shape that role?
I'm hype girl, and it's what I do.
And I'm just the stagehand.
Is that what you do?
That's what I do.
What was it that made you want to get involved with this production?
I was really getting sick of just doing stand-up all the time. Always just doing 5 minutes of everybody's material. And whenever Jennifer gave this opportunity to me, I was like, I must have it. It's made for me. I don't know.
And my wife encouraged me to get involved.
He was voluntold.
So how did your background in comedy prepare you for this production?
A lot of physical comedy, because a lot of my stand-up is a lot physical and running around on stage, so this kind of just goes hand in hand with it. He does what he's told.
Yeah.
Have you ever done anything like this before?
In middle school.
I didn't mean to laugh.
Not to this degree ever.
Yeah, but not to this degree.
So this is the first time. This is a whole new territory, blending theater and comedy together. What's been your favorite thing about bringing the comedy aspect into this project so far?
It probably would bomb if it didn't have comedy, because I would make comedy anyways. So if it was supposed to be serious, I'd probably run it completely.
Well, it's just really nice that it's a change up from your typical open mic or just a showcase.
Right.
So it's definitely neat to see some different comedy style out there.
Right. What has been the most difficult or surprising challenge for you working on this play?
Probably kind of just figuring out where we all fit into the thing, because it's an improv show. So, I mean, it's kind of different every time we do it. We find out what works and what doesn't. And $20 says it might be completely different on daytime show.
The biggest thing that has been a surprise to me is just the time commitment that everybody's making. So that's pretty impressive.
Right. So do you find yourself bringing stand-up instincts into rehearsal? I know you mentioned improv.
Yeah.
Sure.
How do you think comedy adds to the overall message or atmosphere of Reweathering America?
If you're not laughing, you're crying. And that's how I survive.
That's exactly what I was thinking. If you're not laughing, you're crying.
So what do you hope audiences take away from the show, both from the story itself and from a comedy perspective?
Politics isn't everything.
Leave the damn Doppler radar stuff alone.
Has being a part of this ensemble taught you something new about timing, delivery, or even storytelling?
Yeah, because it's been nice to be able to work with people, because when you do stand-up, you're alone and you have to do all of it and keep the audience. Whereas this, you get to rely on other people and work back and forth and know, the laugh can be a lot stronger when you work together.
Yeah.
So what do you hope people take away from the show?
Laughter. Or don't take it, give it. We want you to give it all.
I'm still wrapping my mind around her answer.
Please come buy tickets.
Great answers. We thank you for your time. Yeah.
Thanks.
Thank y'all.
I had already bought a ticket way long while back. Yeah. So then to see everyone that's doing it, I'm like, it's even more exciting.